Hi there. So how do you get a whole lot of text onto your maps in ArcMap? You have probably all experienced inserting text and then pasting your paragraph or whatever it is in there, and then you're stuck with this one big long line that you have to go in and force hard returns in to create your own paragraph. And if you go through the work of doing this and realize that it's still a little bit too wide or now it's too narrow, you have to go back in, put the spaces back in, remove the hard returns. It's completely ridiculous. So I would recommend not ever doing that, and instead use a text editor like Word or something like that. And I would recommend, if you're going to insert a text box, draw it yourself. This way you can mess around with the proportions of the box. When you paste your text in, it becomes an item that you can stretch out to match the proportions of the empty space on your map. And that's, I think, the useful thing about drawing your own text box, is that I know I need to fit this space, and so I want my proportions to be reasonable, I guess. So one key about the text boxes, once you get them over to Arc, you can't change them. So you're going to want to use the format shape and make sure you've got no fill if you want to have no fill on the background. Not text, no fill. We want to have this guy. Here we want to have no fill for our shape. If we want to have a frame, choose that here. Then copy this, come over to over to Arc, and Control V to paste it. So I took the fill off the background, so I don't have a white background anymore, but I can't change the way the text is wrapping. I can resize it, and it's going to shrink the whole thing down as if it's a flattened image. But I can't stretch it one way or the other anymore. So this has a limited functionality. I think the way that I would recommend doing text would be to export your map to either a PDF or a TIFF file and keep the resolution really high. Then open it in either Inkscape, Illustrator, even Word or PowerPoint. Make sure in PowerPoint that your slide size is really high, so you're not losing any of that resolution. And then just go ahead and build your text right on top of this, like you would anything else. You can just add a text box and kind of design it as you would design a slide in PowerPoint. You're going to want to make sure you get all the details in here that you can't make up in PowerPoint. So get a scale bar or a legend, things like that. But labels, titles, text boxes, author, data credits can all be done in an external software package. All right, that's it.